I still can't do that right, for heaven's sakes. Oh, boy. Cliff Lash and Teddy Rakel, and we have Gene Wilson and Don Gauk, and I want to reintroduce to you dear friends of yours and ours, too, and what a joyous show this is and week as well. We have Rob Ryder and Nancy James. Here we go. Come on over here, Pete. Pete's using a 1898 camera over here. That's what the problem is here. There's Rob. There's Nancy. That's what it is, right. Mary Ellen Tanner, and, of course, Bob Braun and Rob Braun, and what a joy it is to have all of you here and with us. And look at the folks that have dropped by to say hi to you.
Very sweet.
Isn't that sweet? Now, a lot of people have no idea, Bob, what a dignified business you and I are in.
True.
You know, it just calls upon, well, a great deal of journalistic integrity to do what it is we do, and the evidence of that is when either of us happens to be away, we have to call on somebody with incredible dignity who will fill in for us. And on one occasion, when Bob was on vacation, Rob filled in for him very admirably on the show, and here's how it went.
And now, standing in for vacationing Bob Braun, here's Rob Ryder.
What are you doing, Rob?
That was 1982.
Look at that.
I appreciate it. I was just, Bob is taking a week's vacation, and he really deserves that. I don't understand. Take it easy, would you? I'm trying to do a good job on the show while Bob's away. And I appreciate him allowing me to take over and kind of wear the pants in the family today. You know, I was earlier, before the show, I was down in one of the other offices near the front of the building, and I looked out the window and saw a police wrecker pulling away, what I thought was my van. I tell you, it literally scared the pants off me. Oh, well, nobody knew that except the director, Kit Carson, at the time. I told him ahead of time so he would not miss the shot. And nobody else knew until I took the trousers off backstage just before the show. I was alone. And then the drummer, Jim Seward, saw it. And he liked to dive on the bandstand.
That's wonderful.
Don't tell anybody.
That's great.
That was a good bit, really. Did you ever see that? Because you were on vacation.
No, I never knew that even went on.
That was the first day of the week.
See, Rob, you used to help me out, but you were in Knoxville when that was on.
I wasn't going to tell on these guys.
Yeah. Thank you. You're supposed to be Dan's informer, Rob, for heaven's sake. Joyce is with us in the audience, and we have a question or two for the assembled
Some audience
throng.
members, yes, indeed. They have some fond memories they'd like to share. This is Lil.
Hi, Bob and Rob. As you were growing up, Rob, my daughter, the blonde, and my mother-in-law, Gertie, you used to always come down our creamy whip. Oh, yeah. Can you remember what it is? That's right.
I'll be darned, yeah.
And we have very fond memories of you, and we'd like to say hello.
Thank you. I enjoyed your ice cream for years.
Yeah, we're still around, yes. We're still there.
We're the best place in town.
And you have to bring Ira Joe next time.
I've spent some of my happiest moments at Creamy Whips around the country, let me tell you.
You've never had one like they make, though, right?
No, that's wonderful.
Who have we here, Joyce?
This is Lenore.
Well, I have a question to ask Bob.
Okay.
When he was on Penny's Pantry, I brought a daughter down to see him, and he begged her for a kiss. She wouldn't kiss him. So I brought my granddaughter down today. Maybe you have better luck with her.
I don't think we should be talking about this in front of Rob. What's going on here, for heaven's sake?
My father wouldn't kiss anyone, would he?
I think we can work that out. Thank you. See, I was so lonely as a child.
Well, gee whiz, you got a crowd on the couch here with you. I don't understand this at all.
You know, I used to always announce Rob's and Gail's pregnancy on the program.
Oh, my.
One time it was when she was on the way from the doctor, you know, and the rabbit died, and they were even giving it life support. But I always would jump the gun, so to speak, and so I asked permission for this, but people don't know this, but somebody in this room, in our immediate presence, is about to make Ray Jean Braun a grandmother. Usually, Rob is saying, Eyewitness News is always there first, and with this announcement of a news event, a blessed event, let me take his place for just a minute. Rob, when's the baby due?
You know Eyewitness 12 News gets involved.
I think that's taking it a little far.
When's the baby due, Rob?
In February.
In February 1987.
Congratulations.
We're kind of happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, one of the things I always did on this show, was to predict what the sex of the baby would be, and I was right like 85% of the time.
It was 80 when you were on the air. It keeps going up
yeah,
a
of
5%
course.
every time.
And I walked 10 miles to school, of course. You know. But I predict that it'll be a grandson.
It'll be a grandson? Good. That's what I'm voting for.
Your vote has been cast, Jack.
That's right. Only the good Lord has the choice at this point right now.
Talk about voter registration and get out the vote. Yes, Joyce, another
Yes,
question.
Ann has a thought she'd like to share.
In 44, when you were at McAlpin's Tea Room, I was Mrs. John Birch, and you teased me about the John Birch Society.
Yeah, that was probably 64.
64.
Yeah, 64.
Now tell the truth.
In 44, I was in the 8th grade at
44,
Ludlow
I
High
went
School.
down. I'll fix it for you, Bob. Anyway, now, I was also your Gloria Marshall girl in 80, so I'll bring it up a little
Well,
for
I
you.
thank you very much. I do remember Mrs. John Birch Society, and I teased her all the time with it. I'd get one joke, and I'd tell it over and over and over again.
I know the feeling, Bob. I do that, too, for heaven's sake.
Thank you. Good to see you.
We're glad that you're here. What's a memory that you have? Rob, what's your memory of working on the Braun Show?
Oh, Ohio State Fair ranks as some of the memories that it made it possible for me working on the show to do a flight with the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, an experience I will never forget, and I'm doing a lot of flying now as a result of that. But you know that that was the kind of neat thing about the show, is that what it set up for us in terms of notoriety, but yet in this area we were never treated like stars. We were treated like friends, and that was kind of neat. And I think that was unique to this area.
I think to be treated as a friend, you have to be one, and you certainly all exemplify that, and I am just thrilled to sit here with you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You've made this week already very special, and there's more to come. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.